Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone, my name is Hana. On this video, I'm going to share with you about social semiotics. Before I'm going to talk more about social semiotics, I want to remind you first about what semiotics is. Basically, semiotics is a study of signs. Charles Sanders Peirce have been categorized the signs into three types: icons, index, and symbols. Now, what is the difference between these three? Let me explain to you. Icon usually directly represent the object. For example, a map of Indonesia represent Indonesia, while index is usually represent some things in logical way. For example, a grumbling stomach means hunger. Symbol is usually related to letters, numbers, of pictures. And this symbol can be different from one country to another based on their different background or culture. For example, 911 in West countries usually represent emergency, while in Indonesia we have different numbers to represent emergency. Now, let's move to social semiotics. Social semiotics, according to Lemke, 1990, is a theory about how people make meaning in social contexts. The function of social semiotics is to understand how the people communicate and interpret the meaning in social settings. In social semiotics, there are two kinds of signs. The first is verbal signs and the last is non-verbal signs. What is the difference between these two? Well, verbal signs usually related to written and oral language, while non-verbal signs is related to expressions, body gestures, and eye contact. There are so many social activities that may happen in our daily life. Maybe when you are going to the market, then you are having interaction with the seller and another customers. It means that you have already done the social activities. When you're going to school, meet your teacher and your friends, and then you have interaction with them, it's also called social activities. So, based on Oxford Dictionary, social means something that related to other people. So almost our activities are social activities. Next, what is the implication of social semiotics in educational technology? As you know, this year brings a huge challenge for everyone. We are forced to be adjusting with the new normal, the new life, because all of our because there are so many changes because there are so many changes in our daily life. We are not allowed to go to school anymore. We are not allowed to work in office anymore. We are forced to stay at home. It is also affecting the educational system. So, as a teacher, we have to be familiar how to use the educational technology, how to use the device that will help us to deliver the materials to the students. Two big applications that usually used by most of the teachers. The first one is Google Classroom and the last is Zoom. As a teacher, we have to know about the function of each application, because even though they seem similar to each other, they have different features in their own program. As a teacher, we have to know more about these applications before we are going to use it in our classroom. In the process of teaching learning virtually, teachers should know about how to read the situation well. To sum up, social semiotics in educational technology can help teachers and students to be familiar in accessing technology for educational purposes in order to have an effective communication, especially in virtual way. That's why the teacher should know about social semiotics. I think that's all. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.